Tonight we are thrilled to be presenting The Fourth Light, the incredible immersive multimedia project by the magnificent band NIYAZ. This is a project that's been in the works for many years. It was originally set to premiere here in Royce Hall in 2020, and unfortunately, as we know, because of the pandemic, everything was postponed. So it's very special that we are able to finally present this performance for the Los Angeles premiere, and it also happens to be the finale global performance of this project. They have toured all over the world, and Los Angeles is their hometown, and we're thrilled that they are going to close the tour here in LA and present the program to their hometown audience. Farhang Foundation, in collaboration with the UCLA Alpert School of Music, are thrilled to be partnering in presenting this program. The Alpert School of Music, of course, is home to our historic Iranian music degree program, which is the first of its kind in the world. And there's so much synergy here working with both organizations. And we are so proud of our partnership with NIYAZ, Azam and Ramin, Loga, Torkian. We have worked with them on several occasions throughout the years, and this is just yet another great collaboration, and we're thrilled to present it to the world.
It is really our great honor to be presenting the Fourth Light immersive multimedia show here in Los Angeles for the first time, and it's also our grand finale, as we've been touring this show for 8 years internationally. And I could not think of a more appropriate partnership than with Farhang Foundation. Really, it is such a great honor for us with NIYAZ to be collaborating with Farhang Foundation and UCLA Alpert School of Music. The Fourth Light project is really a synthesis of music, visual art, dance, and interactive technology. We try to bring all the different mediums of artistic expression together to create a unified experience, a really transformative experience. The show is based loosely on the life of Rabia Al Basri, who was the 8th century poet and mystic. She was really the first feminist that we know of from the Middle East, and also she was the mother of what is today considered modern Sufism. So a lot of the project, the songs within the show, some of them feature her poetry as well as the spoken word, but the other material that we are also utilizing is a lot of folk songs from the ethnic minority groups within Iran, which has always been a big part of NIYAZ's repertoire. I've always said that if an organization like Farhang Foundation had existed when I started my career here in the US, particularly in Los Angeles when I was 15 years old, who knows, my life would have been so different. So one of the reasons that I love to collaborate with Farhang Foundation is they always present the most high-class events. And also, I believe that as artists who are now in my age, by collaborating with organizations like Farhang Foundation, we are also paving the way for future generations of artists who hopefully will not have to struggle the way that we had to struggle as Iranian artists creating in diaspora. So this is really something that is extremely close to my heart, and I have profound respect for what Farhang Foundation does and represents in our community and also beyond our community.
This is a program that involves two dancers, and the visuals are interactive, so they respond to sound and motion. So therefore it creates a synergy. It's really a digital scenography that we decided to create in order to enhance the audience experience. It's such a great pleasure to be able to bring this to Los Angeles with the help of Farhang Foundation and the Music School of UCLA. it's really could not have happened without them. I cannot say enough of how much we are in gratitude, because really they're an extraordinary organization that I wish it would have existed when I was a kid. Their difference that they are making is not just here in Los Angeles, but I believe it's everywhere.
I was doing the projection and performing with them to create the images that you saw on the stage. The process is actually a mixture of live camera and pre-recorded videos that were created by Jerome, another artist. And I inherited the project, and then I've tried to bring my own approach to mixing the show. All of the pieces have an audio element, so there's audio-driven reactive effects that are happening. But really the highlight is to work with Azam's movement and the two dancers tonight who bring everything to a different level. What I specialize in is to create something in the moment and to find the magic that is present with all of the incredible musicianship that they have, and then also, as I said, the movement artists who are part of this, and to bring that together into something that is more contemporary. You know, that's my expertise, is kind of thinking about contemporary work, contemporary expression. So I think they wanted to find something which was a balance between the modern and the ancient electronic music, working with traditional melodies, you know, all of this combined together to create something new.
My participation in this performance is as a dervish, so as a student of Sufism, and so it's such an honor to share what she did, a little bit of her life story, born into slavery, and then in fact she was such a lover of God that the one who enslaved her let her go and became her servant. And then she went and lived in the desert, and people would come to visit her, and she had nothing. But she was full, and it can show what true wealth is. It's not what you have, it's not the material, it's inside. If you don't pay attention, and just pay attention to the outer world, then you maybe question what wealth really is. And tonight, I think we're all rich from this performance. When you're coming from a tradition as a student of Sufism, performance or presentation of Sema is not part of what is not your goal. You know, we present a little bit of what we do in private. And so we always say what we give on the stage is a grape from the feast. There's a much greater feast that happens behind the scenes. Like even that's happening behind here now, when everyone gathers afterwards and everyone is full of wonderful positive energy. That's the real feast. It's wonderful to work with people who become your family very quickly. And we met in Istanbul in 2006. And right away we started working together. So it was always very natural and organic, like it was meant to be. So we never questioned it. We just always tried to find new ways to spend more time together. And this collaboration is a beautiful example of that.
I trained in Tajikistan and other places, so I've learned the various different harakat from those regions, and the one song was Man Haramam, which was the poetry of Rabia, and talking about being a woman and on the path of a spiritual path, but it's being in conflict with being of the gender of being a woman, so kind of trying to embody that feeling and that conflict of having a spiritual path, but also it being sinful or not allowed. I think when you say the art of something, the art of cooking, the art of winemaking, you are describing something that is done with excellence. So when you take the word art out of something, it's something that's not done well. It's not something that's not done with detail and thought. So it's just such an honor to be part of this process with such high caliber artists who have not only the technical skills but also the mindset to bring an embodiment of culture and beauty and joyfulness, and to relieve and restore in this time of kind of hardship for the Persian community right now. So I'm very honored to take part.